You won't last an instant against me. Will you pose a challenge? Or be weak like all the rest? When I have all 3 Egyptian gods, I will rule the throne. Only a fool like you would seek their own demise. This duel among the chosen ones is millennia in the making. You've given me nothing but scars, Pharaoh. Once I'm through with you, I will finally have my freedom. You're not the one I want to duel. You're just a vessel. Seto Kaiba, the one who wields his own Egyptian god. I'm going to make you my puppet wheeler. Bakura, should I team with you or erase you? You dare oppose me, sister? Odeon, do you really think I'll fall for one of your traps? It's you, the evil that I created. I'll test the power of the Egyptian gods on my minions. Duel! In mere seconds, your existence will come to an end. It's my turn. The only choice you have left is how you want to lose. My turn. Get ready. It's my turn. My game is only getting started. My turn. Ha! How fun. It's my turn. You've been predicting my moves. How interesting. My turn. I draw. I draw. I draw. Egyptian gods, let your divine strength flow through me. I draw. That won't work. Are you sure you want to do that? Things will not go as you hoped. Now's my chance. From my hand, I activate my spell card. I activate my quick play spell. I activate my continuous spell. I activate my equip spell. I activate my ritual spell. I activate my trap. I activate my continuous trap. I activate my counter trap. This is the card I set. My set card. I activate my monsters effect. I activate a field spell. I activate an effect. I set the pendulum scale. I activate a pendulum effect. I activate a ritual spell. I activate my quick play spell. Blaze Cannon. I contribute my monsters to raise Ra's attack points this turn. My winged dragon's attack will destroy all your monsters. I activate my spell card, Ancient Chant. By reciting this chant, the Egyptian god will obey me. I banish Ancient Chant from my graveyard to use its effect. I activate my continuous spell, the True Sun God. Who knew the deity of the sun harnessed such power? I activate the True Sun God's effect. I activate the continuous spell, Millennium Revelation. This is a revelation even I knew nothing of. I activate Millennium Revelation's effect. I send Millennium Revelation to the graveyard. I activate my continuous trap, Ultimate Divine Beast. I activate Ultimate Divine Beast's effect. This is no monster. It's a god. No effect can harm an Egyptian god. I activate the continuous trap, Sun God Unification. Who knew the deity of the sun harnessed such power? I pay my life points to activate Sun God Unification's effect. I offer up my Ra to activate Sun God Unification's effect. I activate my quick play spell, Thunder Force Attack. This duel is about to get interesting. My continuous spell card, Jam Breeding Machine. Jam Breeding Machine's effect activates. I activate my continuous trap card, Jam Defender. Jam Defender's effect activates. I activate my continuous trap, Metal Reflect Slime. I activate my spell card, Monster Reborn. I activate my trap card, Monster Rebirth. With this card, I will get my revenge. Meteor of Destruction. The spell card, Hinotama. You take damage. My spell card, Nightmare Steel Cage. How does it feel to be locked up, to lose your freedom? The continuous spell card, Vengeful Bog Spirit. I activate my spell card, Machine Duplication. I activate the spell card, Pot of Greed. I equip Black Pendant to a monster. Take Black Pendant's effect. The spell card, Left Arm Offering. I activate my continuous spell card. Card of Safe Return. Card of Safe Return's effect activates. The quick play spell, Spell of Pain. I activate my spell card. Card of Sanctity. I activate my spell card. Magical Stone Excavation. I activate my spell card. Tribute Burial. While this card is active, my hand is limitless. The continuous spell, Infinite Cards. The spell card, Polymerization. I activate the quick play spell, Diffusion. I activate my spell card. Remove Trap. I activate my trap. Relieve Monster. I activate my trap card. Dark Spell Regeneration. I activate Dark Spell Regeneration from my graveyard. I activate my trap. Card of Last Will. I activate my trap. Hidden Soldiers. I activate the continuous trap. Coffin Cellar. Coffin Cellar's effect deals you damage. I activate my continuous trap. Nightmare Wheel. Take Nightmare Wheel's effect. I activate my trap. Malevolent Catastrophe. I activate my trap. Mirror Force! Since you chose to play the game, you must pay the price! Penalty game! I activate my trap card, Rope of Life. This is a favorite among the rare hunters. Lightning Vortex! I activate the spell card, Gravekeeper's Inscription. The Winged Dragon of Ra has abilities no one has ever seen. Behold the true form of Ra! Egyptian god Phoenix! Only the chosen can tap into the power of an Egyptian god. Ra rises from the graveyard. Witness Ra's true might. Egyptian god Phoenix. The Phoenix sleeps once more. Slide for the Sky Dragon activates its effect. Lightning Blast. This is no monster. It's a god. No effect can harm an Egyptian god. Lava Golem's magma melts away your life points. Legendary Fiend activates its effect. Summoning Shock returns all set cards to our hands. Hellpoemer's effect. Listen to the elegy of the beyond. I activate Guardian Slime's effect. The perfect defense against any enemy attack. Revival Gem gels back together. I activate Reactor Slime's effect. Granadora activates its effect. Juragado activates its effect from my hand. I activate Juragado's effect. Dark Geroid activates its effect. Newdoria's effect activates when it's destroyed in battle. Holding Arms' effect activates. Holding Legs activates its effect. I activate Holding Legs' effect from my graveyard. Here's Boganian's effect. Crossbow of Calamity. Use your effect, Boganian. Fire your arrow. I activate Lukunga's effect. Lord Poison's effect activates. Makiura the Destructor's effect. Vicer Des activates its effect. I activate Ra's Disciple's effect. Up here! Come out! Feast your eyes on this! Here's what I'll do. I summon a monster. I summon a monster in defense position. I special summon a monster. I tribute a monster. I tribute summon a monster. Tribute summon! I fusion summon a monster. Fusion summon! I ritual summon a monster. Ritual summon! I synchro summon a monster. Synchro summon! I Xyz summon a monster. Xyz summon. I pendulum summon a monster. Pendulum summon. I link summon a monster. Link summon. I maximum summon a monster. Maximum summon. I fusion summon a monster. Fusion summon. I contact fusion a monster. Contact fusion. I ritual summon a monster. Ritual summon. Appear as I call your name. The winged dragon of Ra! Up here! The winged dragon of Ra, sphere mode! The winged dragon of Ra, immortal phoenix! Slifer the sky dragon, one of the 3 Egyptian god cards! Lava golem, the fusion monster, humanoid worm drake, legendary fiend, Bisa shock, Hellboemmer! If this plasma can take on any form, why not the strongest? Egyptian god slime, guardian slime, humanoid slime. This shapeless being is utterly indestructible. Revival jam, reactor slime, magical reflect slime. I special summon a slime token. Gilgarth, Granadora, Juragado, Dark Geroid, Dralago, Nudoria, Wormdrake, holding arms, holding legs, Bogadian, Lakunga. I special summon a Lakunga token. Lord Poison, Makiora the Destructor, Vicer Des, Ra's Disciple. Battle! I'm moving to the battle phase. Here I go. Take this. Be gone. Your existence was short and unmemorable. This was fun while it lasted. My monster attacks. I attack with my monster. Attack! My monster attacks you directly. I attack you directly. Ra, attack! Blaze cannon! Attack, immortal phoenix! Blaze cannon! Go, Slifer the sky dragon! Thunder force attack! Show no mercy, Slifer! Thunder force attack! Lava golem, attack! Golem volcano! Attack, humanoid worm drake! Slime drake! Legendary fiend attacks! Do it, Bisa shock! Finish him! Attack, Hellboemmer! Egyptian god slime! Attack! Guardian slime! Attack! Attack, humanoid slime! This plasma can transform into the sharpest of swords! Attack, revival jam! Reactor slime! Attack! Magical reflect slime! Attack! Attack, slime token! Gilgarth, swing your blade! Granadora, attack! Attack, Juragado! Dark Geroid, attack! Attack, Dralago! Nudoria, attack! Attack, Wormdrake! Holding arms, attack! Holding legs, attack! Boganian, fire! Lakunga, attack! My Lakunga token attacks! Lord Poison, attack! Makiora the Destructor, attack! 3-claw slash! Makiora, attack! Tear him apart! Attack, Makiora! Judgment sword! Vicer Des, attack! Ra's Disciple, attack! I set my card face down. I set a card. I set a monster. I set my monster. Keep fighting. I love seeing the fear in your eyes. I end my turn. Do you have a single card in your deck that can threaten me? I end my turn. Whatever you plan to do next turn, I'm not afraid. I end my turn. This turn was another small step towards my victory. I end my turn. I was going to end you quickly, but I prefer to punish you. I end my turn. Go ahead and attack me. I'm ready to strike you back. I end my turn. You'll pay for that! Impossible! This can't be happening to me! There is no way to defeat me! Absolutely none! I'm not a coward who gets scared over a single set card! Don't get up! You deserve to crawl on the ground! No strategy can work against an Egyptian god! Your monsters are nothing like my Egyptian god! The 3 Egyptian gods will crown me as the true pharaoh, and I will be free from the curse of your existence! How does it feel to lose everything you love? That's the same burden you placed upon me as a gravekeeper! You should be proud! You dueled well for a vessel! Your deck even freaks me out, Bakura! Very good, Odeon. All the Egyptian gods will be mine, along with the throne. My shadow, be gone! Since you lost the duel, you must accept my punishment. This can't be. I lost! Whatever. A duel this pointless is easy to brush off. I'm sure we'll meet again. Enjoy the time you have left. I figured out how your deck works. You won't win next time. Gah! How dare you! How could a measly vessel do this to me? Do you think us gravekeepers will ever be free? Odeon, you're taking the fun away from everything. Ah! Sister, we may both be duelists, but you're nothing like me. My instincts are always on point. It's so amusing to watch you try. What? Impossible! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. A battle millennia in the making. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'll show you what a perfect duel looks like. Witness the ultimate union of skill and strength. The Egyptian gods are impossible to defeat. You don't need to think so hard. You're gonna lose anyway. I can create new strategies on the fly. Frightened over a single face-down card? That was just a test to see how strong of a duelist you are. There's more depth to you than it seems. You only have 3 turns left in this duel. This isn't a monster. It's a god! This ultimate combo cannot be defeated! I'll let you switch it to defense position if you want. Oh no! This is an infinite loop! I infuse my desire for revenge into this card! I feel the anger of my Egyptian god burning in my deck! My name is Namu. I'm sure we'll become excellent friends. You've angered the Egyptian gods! My name is Marik Ishtar. After thousands of years, the battle begins! Aren't I nice? I'm letting you have the final glory. Ha! You're up. My plan isn't proceeding as I hoped. Crush them, Joey! Crush them! Finish them, Joey! Ah! Why won't you do my bidding? Defeat them, my puppet. Go and play with those fools. Odeon, bring this farce to an end. Odeon, use your traps to decimate them. Odeon, it's not smart to make me worry. I hope you duel well, sister. Envelop the deserts with your glow and cast your rage. Witness the winged dragon's true form. Let your eyes behold the majesty of Slifer the Sky Dragon! I will sacrifice your monsters to special summon mine. Let's go! Get ready for the rush! This should be fun! Turbo Rush Duel! Go Rush!